Hey guys, welcome to a new movie review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the film The Gift by Joel Edgerton. Joel Edgerton's most known for acting in movies like The Great Gatsby, Warrior, and The Zero Dark 30 by Catherine Bigelow. So The Gift is his directorial debut. So, he's been acting for a while, and so it's quite clear that he's probably learned how to do a lot of behind the scenes work, for films, and so he probably got intrigued by that and wanted to make a film himself. So The Gift is a film where a married couple moves into a new home, and as they're adjusting to this new life in this new neighborhood, the husband bumps into somebody in town that he once went to high school with, and he's trying to figure out what this guy has done throughout the years, and vice versa. This guy wants to know too. And so, out of random, he's able to give him these like random gifts at his house, and he keeps sending them to this couple. And it eventually gets to the point where this couple's getting almost too many gifts. It's almost being a little too generous from this guy. And so Jason Bateman confronts him. He's like, "Look, we appreciate what you're doing, but we kind of don't want to see you anymore. We don't want to talk to you. We don't want to see you. This is getting a little out of hand." And so Joel Edgerton characters kind of takes this the wrong way. And throughout the course of the film, things turn for the worst. A haunting event slash memory from Jason Bateman's past kind of comes back to haunt him, and this all goes down in a mystery and suspense thriller where things spiral out of control and something comes to light after many years of not being spoken about, and Jason Bateman is very much haunted by that thing from his past. So The Gift, you guys, it's a very good film. I definitely want to see Joel Edgerton direct more movies. After seeing this film, I really said to myself, I really want to see this guy direct more movies. He really seems to be very talented with this. I would love to see him do more thrillers like this. I really like to see him do a Alfred Hitchcock style thriller, just like what we saw here with The Gift. So for my positives and negatives of this movie, similar to Gone Baby Gone and Bad Words, I could definitely see a lot of similarities here, specifically with Gone Baby Gone. Both this film and Gone Baby Gone, directed by Ben Affleck, they both have endings where it's kind of a crossroads kind of feel, where you can kind of feel this way about something and you can kind of feel that way about something. It's one of those films where you'll probably feel one way or the other, but you probably won't feel both, but you can see how somebody can view it in both ways. And I think that's something really interesting that both films offer. And when it comes to Bad Words, I think this film and that film, that one also was directed by Jason Bateman, who's a part of this movie. They're definitely about, something that happened in the past for a main character and that haunts somebody in the present day about that past event. So I think both films kind of share that similarity. So it's kind of interesting how Joel Edgerton's directorial debut was somewhat similar to what went down with Ben Affleck and what kind of went down with Jason Bateman as well, who was also part of the movie. Joel Edgerton really is a great director here. He knows how to do slow pan shots, build suspense. He really seems to know how to make a great thriller. And I think that's something that if he does direct more movies, that's something he could really bring to the table more often. And just, this film really, I don't even know if it had CGI, to be honest. It really felt like a lot of things were done practically. I like how it kind of felt low budget intentionally. And as a result, it just feels a very creative, well rounded product. And as a result, Joel Edgerton did a really good job here. And I think I just mentioned this, but Joel Edgerton really does some great suspense building here. He really knows how to build up something to really make you always curious about it. And as a result, throughout the entire runtime, we're always curious about something. The suspense is always building, always making us curious as to what's going to happen next. Rebecca Hall and Jason Bateman give great performances here, so great acting on their part. Um, Great performances from them. Joel Edgerton really nailed it with them. And then Joel Edgerton also plays a very mysterious character in the film, and this really works to the film's advantage. Um, we definitely see, a normal, nice guy, but we also see a very broken character, we kind of don't know what he's up to. And like I said, just a very well crafted, mysterious character, and it really works well as a result. And I did mention this earlier, the film definitely has like a crossroads style ending where you can definitely go one way or the other. You can see how someone can view both ways, but you yourself as the viewer will definitely choose one of two possible ways to view the ending, and it's a very interesting kind of movie as a result. This film's also consistently engaging and entertaining. Um, I never really felt bored in this movie. I was always entertained, always curious to, hear and learn what's going to, happen next. Just very engaging, very entertaining. Great film as a result. There's also a lot of Easter egg moments, a lot of things that foreshadow future events if you're really looking for them. Um, I don't even know if I want to say them, just so you as the viewers can see potentially what goes down, but just really small Easter eggs every once in a while, and they really contribute to the plot by the time the film's over with. From some of the negatives I have for the gift, I really don't have a lot of them, but they're definitely some nitpick things I had about it. I thought the second half of the film could have used faster pacing. I think the first half of the film does so great building things up and setting up for things to come soon that by the time things are really getting down, we're reaching the climax, we're starting to figure out what's going on with all these things that are happening in the movie. I feel it could have been a little quicker. It needed a little bit of a faster pace. It really felt draggish at times, and I guess as a result, the second half just feels a little too slow for its own good. There's also some misleading and some occasional random story moments in this movie that really don't lead into anything. It definitely, by the time that the big reveal happens in the movie, you kind of look back at some of those small little moments throughout the movie and be like, wait, that one thing doesn't really have anything to do with the reveal. That one thing doesn't have anything to do with the reveal. And why was that there? How is that so convenient at that one moment in time? So there's those small little misleading moments that kind of might turn off some viewers or those who really pay attention throughout the movie. There's also a business side to the story, specifically with Jason Bateman's character. Though I understand, they were trying to build his character more, and they were trying to show his life at work and why this big move was so important to him to this neighborhood. Um, I really felt like the business side of the story could have been shortened, and there's definitely a scene that just felt a little out of the blue when you find out it does involve the business side of the Jason Bateman character. I felt like it just could have been shortened. I really would have just could have used maybe another scene or two that really could have built towards that big reveal at the end because it works so well. So I guess the business side of the story could have been shortened maybe a little bit. So overall, I am going to give the gift to 8.5 out of 10. It really is a well-crafted, welcoming entry to Joel Edgerton as a director. Love him as an actor as well. But if he continues to direct movies like this, I'm perfectly cool with that. I really like to see more suspense thrillers from Joel Edgerton. Like I said, he's really good at handling a camera and writing a story and getting good performances out of his actors and actresses. We really could get a really good next new director out of him. I really think if this is something he wants to do more often, it would really work out and really be something fun that we can see go down in the future. So 8.5 out of 10 for me. Please see The Gift. It's a very good movie. Huge thumbs up. Make sure to check out The Gift by Joel Edgerton.